It's time for relevant tips. Online has become the real deal in this 21st century. People can do anything online, including dating. Are online relationships real? That's our topic for today. I have with me Mercy Salifu, an HR specialist. She will help us in dealing with this topic. You are welcome, Mercy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Sure. So, are online relationships real?
To begin with, yes, they are. And they do exist. And it has its positive and negative effects as well. But to summarize everything, online relationships exist.
Okay. So, what are the signs that you have found the real person?
Okay. So, to answer your question, people enter into online relationship because, first of all, they find it difficult to actually enter into the normal organic relationships that we are having. So they pop into online relationship, hoping that they can meet the real person. And before you can be able to meet the real person, you need to evaluate yourself when joining to determine exactly what you want. So in what you want, that will help you determine who comes. You see, in the physical field, when you want to date, the number of suitors are few because nobody wants you to know their relationship status. But when you go online, there are many. There are a lot of people looking for relationship. It is up to you to see what you really want. If you are chatting like 10 people or let's say 5 people, at least 2 people should be able to have that chemistry with you. That when you're chatting with them, there should be that vibe, there should be that interesting flow of communication. Okay. And then the second thing is you need to look out for not just the chemistry because it fades away easily, but like the character, the values. Does the person empathize? Does the person has good character? Does the person do exactly what he or she is saying? And is the person also really into you, just as the way you are also into the person? So if the communication is frequent, you hi and then the person hi back. The person is waiting to chat you, or the person doesn't mind losing some few minutes talking to you without excusing themselves and leaving, it means that it's likely to be a good online relationship. Okay, and then the other thing could be you need to also look out for the red flags. If the you have people that you are chatting with and they go like, I don't trust you. You've not seen me. You don't know me. So how come you're saying you don't trust me? You don't trust me in what? You don't trust that I am single. You don't trust that I'm single. If I'm not single, then why should I be in the app in the first place?
People lie.
But the person is there because the person is in need and the person wants solution. So if your instinct is telling you that you don't trust the person, and then it means that you should also just be careful. You get it? So let's say your instinct is telling you that don't trust me. I'm on the app searching for an online partner. You are also on the app searching for an online partner. And then we started chatting along the line. And you were insecure at that moment, probably because of how I look, or maybe because you feel, hey, as beautiful as you are not dating. It means that there are certain red flags. Could it be that this particular person could be controlling, insecure, or very demanding? So you need to look at all this. And there are certain people, they'll send you hi, you don't reply, it comes with an insult. You get it? So red flags. How many are they? Because we are human. Sometimes we make mistakes, but the frequency and the level within which the person is able to project those things, you need to also look at it.
But I guess as installed, real.
Oh yeah. I can attest to it. I have seen people.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I have seen people who dated online. Like they just joined apps and ended up getting married, and then you go to their weddings and they are like, oh, we met online. Yeah, it's there. It exists.
How about the negative sides?
There are a lot. Yeah. You see, with this online dating, once you join, you need to be careful. Okay. Because everything that is good has its negative side as well. Okay. And so there are certain, you need to put certain boundaries to certain requirements that people can get from you. So like someone placing a demand on you or sending you a nude picture or asking you to send a nude picture, you need to know that, because you don't know when and where you will be in the future. So you need to put boundaries for yourself in doing that. And I witnessed a story that I was told. I won't mention the profession, but the lady started chatting someone on Facebook, and they got comfortable. She felt the guy is into her just as the way she's also into the guy. And then the guy started placing demand and asking for nude pictures, which she did. Eventually, it turned out to be that the guy is a scammer. The end of the story was that the guy was always demanding money from the girl. And every month, the girl will have to send her salary to the guy. Otherwise, he will post his her nude pictures out. So you just have to be careful, because the scammers are a lot.
There are things you need to learn if you want to do certain things. The guy could actually be sued for posting someone's nude picture. If the lady understands that, she should take the step. All right. I think that issue has been solved.
I'm sure it
was resolved.
I'm sure.
Okay. But let's try to take steps.
Yes,
so not be victims of such things.
You can also pick up people's character from their conversations.
Okay.
If the person is demanding, the person easily gets angry. The person asks you for something and you are not able to provide, and then it becomes a fight. You need to be.
So people can actually ask for things,
yeah.
even though they haven't yet met.
Yes. Just as the way the guy was able to convince the girl to get the nudes. Okay. People take money.
You see.
People I had a story close to home, whereby the lady was told by the guy that he's traveling and that he needs shito. So she prepared the shito, and then she bought provisions for the guy, and the guy sent the address to where the items need to be delivered, which she did. And then after delivering, she realized that the number wasn't going through, and she was blocked also on Facebook. She even sent money in addition.
Wow.
Yeah, so people lose things.
Wow.
So you need to be careful. If the person is very manipulative, you don't know where he or she can take you to. Mm-hmm. Yes. And then the anger level. If the person is manipulative, usually it comes with anger. If they
how will they show anger?
No. If they demand for, let's say, they demand for items and you are not able to provide, they go with the excuse of, so what will happen to me? So, like, I don't know how to frame it, but like it comes with, okay, then let's end the chat. Let me go and look for solution elsewhere.
I see.
So in your quest to keep the flow of the chat, you are likely to give whatever demand the person is asking for. The person is asking you for nude, and you are saying no, and the person get angry, and the person is pissed off, demanding for the nude. That should tell you that this particular person, or maybe they tried calling you online and you are not available, and they start becoming suspicious of you and all that.
When you show desperation, people can manipulate.
Yes, and
they can really take advantage.
Yes.
So it is not that you want to be in a relationship. The fact is that you want to be in a good, happy relationship. So at the end of the day, if it will not work, just wash your hands off.
And because usually such people, the manipulated ones, they know what they are about. They tend to chat you to the extent that you give in.
Okay.
So you tend to trust that, okay, this is a a good one. So let me just keep it. Okay, relationships have their ups and downs. So let me just hold on to it. And by the time you realize, the person might have even done more damage than good.
Wow.
So the person is likely to even cash out on you, take a lot of items from you without you even, because you think you want to sustain the relationship. By the end of the day, you lose a lot.
Exactly. Interesting. Thank you so much, Nina. Online relationship is good, but for us to derive the best out of it, let's keep our eyes open. Let's be smart so that everything will work out right. Thank you for watching. See you again. If you enjoy this conversation, like and share. Thank you.